my son came home from Disneyland. I was sleeping. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. He came, and he gave me a kiss on the forehead while I was kind of sleeping. And I thought, okay, if I checked out after that, I'd be cool, because I conquered the most important thing in this life, which is to express love, and I have a son who's willing to love me back. So affection, like C.S. Lewis said, it's responsible for 9/10 of our happiness. And there's different ways of expressing that affection. Not everybody's is physical, but you best believe before you check out of this world, you better have expressed it somehow. You better have found your language and your way of expressing that love, because if the world would see more Christians expressing love in all the various ways that we're capable of, they would turn to the Lord quickly. Because they couldn't argue with, man, that person is a walking manifestation of love. They can't argue with when they see the real thing. And the real thing is best expressed when we're loving people. But who more important to love than the people that are closest to you, right? I mean, there's a lot of people that can, I see families where the mother or father is better at loving all the people outside of the family than their own family. We all know people like that. Hey, you got to start in your own home first, because that's what God's going to judge most. What difference does it make if we led tons of people to the Lord, but we never even love the ones that He entrusted us with most, our own family? So loving God will naturally result in loving people, and hopefully result in loving those that are closest to you, because that is the expression that's going to impact people the most. Everything has to be a motive out of love. All right. Number 2, the second key. Take inventory of yourself. The Greek philosopher Socrates once said, and I love this quote, "The unexamined life is not worth living." The unexamined life is not worth living. If you're not going to get a microscope out and really take a look at yourself deep inside, you're never going to grow and be who God wants you to be. You have to take inventory of your life, and you have to take account of things. In light of that, I regularly ask myself these 5 questions, and I ask you to consider each one for yourself. What kind of impact am I having on others? This is something you should ask yourself every day. What kind of impact am I having on others? Am I seizing, number 2, am I seizing every opportunity I'm given to make a positive impact on others? Some of these opportunities come in very small ways. Number 3, am I willing to make a difference by investing my heart into one person at a time? So many of us are caught up in numbers. We want to lead multitudes to the Lord, but instead of sowing a lot of your time into one person, because it seems so inconsequential. So it's just one person. Okay, but we're after numbers instead of individual hearts. Number 4, what are some specific ways I can impact the lives of others? Everybody here has a way they can impact the lives of others, but you got to ask yourself that. You got to know those answers so that when those opportunities arise, you can jump on them. And number 5, what worthwhile causes resonate in my heart and stir my passions? Okay? We all have something that resonates with us. We can't all do the same works. We all do different things.